wanted to transfer onto this wall. It's probably about 3 inches tall, or not 3 inches, but 3 feet. Probably about 3 feet tall. Um, and it doesn't really have anything behind it, so it is just a wall, and I think the wall is probably, uh, what is it? Probably like 6 or 8 inches wide, or yeah, 6 or 8 inches deep, or something like that, maybe. So, but it's very sturdy. Um, the guy who made it, he used a lot of rebar. If you saw my wheelchair, it rolled away right there. So here I am, kind of stranded on the wall there, sitting, and my wheelchair rolled away. It was gravity caused it to roll away about 20 feet away from me, so it wasn't like I could reach it. But and here I am stuck on this wall that's about 3 feet tall. So what I had to do was I had to grab onto the wall, and it's a good thing there's a concrete wall, so it's very sturdy. And the guy used a lot of rebar and a lot of grout to uh, to just make it very sturdy, make this wall very sturdy. So anyway, I was able to get down from the wall there and scoot along the street and get my wheelchair. Um, but see, that's why it's really important to put your brakes on your wheelchair if you're going to transfer somewhere. I don't have brakes on my wheelchair, so but most of the time it works okay for me. The reason why I don't have brakes on my wheelchair is because they the the brakes, uh, the the metal of the brakes scratched the hell out of my thumbs whenever I used to wheel. So I don't have brakes on there anymore. I'm trying to scoop my legs out in front of me uh, so that I can uh, not sit on my legs whenever I slowly go down to the ground there. Um, this was kind of cool because I was able to use the wall because it's a very, like I said, it's a very strong, sturdy wall to push up on. So I used the wall to push up on there, and I held I held my wheelchair frame with my right hand. Here is the picture behind. Here's a video of the boulders behind the wall that I'm going to be sitting on. Um, you know what? It, so I just wanted you to see that the wall is probably about 8 inches thick, or maybe 10 inches thick, or something like that. But so I once you know if you have trouble with the wall, or if you have trouble with something, don't be afraid to try it again. Because practice makes perfect. But don't just be more careful and be slow. Go slower. Do it slower and stuff like that. So anyway, I transferred out of my wheelchair onto the wall, and that wasn't too bad there. What I do here is put my I don't put my wheelchair cushion underneath me because the wall is so narrow. Like I said, it's about 8 inches wide, or 8 inches deep, or maybe 10 inches. Uh, I would say wide, I guess. Uh, so there's not a lot of space there, and my wheelchair is like at least 16 inches, maybe 20 inches long. So it, I would kind of get a false sense of security whenever I was sitting on the on the cushion. But if I was sitting on the wall for an extended amount of time, say I was chatting with friends or something like that while I was sitting on the wall, then I would, I would definitely want to have that cushion underneath me. But I would definitely have to be careful, be really, really careful whenever I'm sitting on the wall there. I couldn't let my guard down the whole time whenever I was sitting on the wall. But so anyway, but this time I'm just transferring onto the wall for a very short time, and so it's not necessary that I need my cushion underneath me. I'm a gringo, so I don't have any cushion on my bottom, and I don't walk around, so and do other things that able-bodied people do that would increase the size of their gluteus maximus. So my gluteus maximus is paper thin, and sometimes there's a couple areas where the muscle was eaten away from a pressure sore that I had one time. Got really, really bad, and so anyway, some places it's just skin to bone, just straight out skin to bone. There's no skin to muscle or anything like that. It's just skin to bones. I have to be really, really careful.